So what a sight this is. Another edition of this proud competition, just seemingly bigger and better still. Faces, of course, have come and gone, but some things never change. Those first day feelings, new hopes, new expectations, and the belief that maybe, just maybe, this time it will be your turn. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And already we're underway here. And he's managed to get free.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. And here's Shevchenko.
Giuseppe Bergami, certainly one of the fiercest opponents I've had the honour of facing.
Well, one of Italy's finest and surely anyone's fiercest opponent. A master of everything defensive, Jim, and you, as you mentioned, faced him on the international stage.
Yeah, and his quiet and calm demeanour was the perfect disguise for that steely leadership. We knew we were in for a battle against him.
And it's Serginho. Serginho stood his ground strongly. Pirlo. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Hullet. Referee has just said play on. Neither of the teams has yet taken the initiative. And the through ball. Hullet. And that is expertly dealt with. Milan have a free kick. Aims beyond the defence. Ibrahimovic. Oh, that's fabulous. It's Ibrahimovic! He's done very well to get to that.
It's quite a show he's putting on here. This is excellent work.
Milan with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. He can get that clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, no joy this time. Pirlo. Out for a throw. Pass somewhat off target. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Milan finding their passes. Milan are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. He's a sharp little ball here. Pull it. Rui Costa conjures time and space where few can. Shevchenko. And it's Serginho. Nicely weighted ball. Well read, nice interception. Pirlo. Now it's Shevchenko. Now that looks a decent ball. Rabiot. Half an hour played now. Rui Costa. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Hullet. And he's gone backward here. Shevchenko. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Great chance! Goal! Milan! So smooth, a signature finish.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead, and how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
Milan are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Shapes to shoot! Really well taken goal. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
Milan, he ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. And he's going to have his name taken. But it's Thuram. Rabiot. Serginho. He has found the way through. Shevchenko has it out wide and it climbs up big! And he's found the net! Half-time rapidly approaching. That could be a big one. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And it's Hullet. Well, there's the clearance. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football, and it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
Here we go again.
It's not easy being down in situations like this. I know it's an overused term, but you really have to play with courage. Be brave, and let's see where it gets you. You might just get lucky because of it.
Hullet. Pirlo is always scanning the pitch for targets. Might be danger here. Milan needed that. They really needed it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Ibrahimovic unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Ibrahimovic showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Now it's Ibrahimovic. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Now it's Rui Costa. Oh, good-looking ball. Now it's Hullet. Well-timed, excellent interception.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage.
Hullet! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, what has happened here? And that should get the job done. Milan really looking to get back into this at the start of the second half. Oh, that's well spotted. Eto'o looking to add to his goal. Oh, he's onto this. He's found a way through. Eto'o could try cutting inside here. Corner number 2 then. Mignon breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Milan have the chance to go the other way. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. That's a shade optimistic.
Right here, right now, it's not looking favourable. They're chasing the ball and the game.
Has a look and plays it forward. Eto. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Rui Costa. Oh, this is a great position. Milan have kept their powder dry on the substitution front so far. Could that be about to change?
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got it.
And the shot! It's fallen kindly here. There's a goal! And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
We have ourselves a real game here.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
So, third corner of the game. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Now, can they get him all? And the shot! Goal, Milan! And they get themselves in front! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it. Milan really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
And he's worked it through. Shevchenko. Chance, surely! It's in! And this is getting better and better.
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
Milan go 2 up, and Shevchenko! He should have put that one away.
Well, he's looked very lively. He really wants to put this game to bed.
And he's had it nicked away. Now it's Shevchenko. He's picked his way through. And they're quick to get it back. Has a shot! Bullet. Eto is, of course, well known for his dancing feet. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Well, hello and welcome for the first time this season to everybody around the world, and we have for you a clash of two teams with very similar intentions. A statement win at the expense of the other would be the ideal scenario for both. A flying start is certainly required. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So off we go then. Well, now here's Adriano, quite an enigma.
That probably best describes him. A fabulous natural talent that can be erratic.
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Maldini.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Played into space out wide. He's picked his way through. Oh, that's a fine interception. Maldini. Vieri. Adriano.
Might want to be careful there.
Maldini demonstrating his defensive quality there. And it's Maldini. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Kvaratskhelia. Kvaratskhelia receives it in a wide position. Cannavaro. That's Rijkaard. And it's Maldini. Maldini. Oh, this is a terrific run. Costa Curta. Pescara do have a chance to counter here. So it is still 0-0. Nicely weighted ball. Kvaratskhelia! Pescara with the corner, there first. They've played it short. This looks... Shot, surely! Corner number 2 then. And it's been taken short. And now a sudden chance to counter. Knocks it into space. Thuram cuts it out. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. He's had it taken off him. Gattuso has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Ronaldinho stood his ground strongly. Pirlo did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And a chance! It's a good run, that. Great timing.
Welcome to modern football. You get hounded by everyone.
Looking for the run. He's in a great position here. Shot a goal!
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Lobbed in behind. Look at the space here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Well read, and the danger is averted. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
He could be in here. Cannavaro did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Baresi. It's still 0-0, but no shortage of effort. Searching pass he's played there. Can he latch on to this? It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Milan have a free kick. And no surprise, that's a booking. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Oh, that's well spotted. He's a sharp little ball here. He won't be happy with that one. Now, can they get him away? It's a promising position. Has a shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Pirlo actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Pirlo plays it short. Pirlo, it's a good-looking delivery. Cleared without hesitation. Filippo Inzaghi, and the counter is on. And the first 45 minutes are up. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. Well, after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change perhaps after half-time.
Signore e signori, unitevi a me nell'augurare al nostro ragazzo un buon compleanno. Sostituzione per il Milan.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Sostituito con il numero
So
22.
neither side has yet broken through.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very...
He's having a shot! It's in!
Boom! There we go, and it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
Pescara have taken the lead.
And talk about the perfect time to score. The manager's giving nothing away, but he'll be thrilled inside.
Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Time and again they are repelled. Well, the idea was a good one, the execution of it not quite so.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Milan come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
Thuram. Oh, that's delightful. Out again for a throw-in. Ronaldinho. Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, it's Del Piero. Oh, just shapes to shoot! There it is! And he is away! The launch of a brand new hero. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop. Just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
That's good vision. No, that's been intercepted. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And this is Adriano. And that has been slung wide.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. That is ended up in no man's land. Costa Curta. That's a throw. And it's Ronaldinho. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. That's a nicely weighted pass. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Well, they've got it again. Who saw this coming? Milan have dragged it back at the last. Not the most accurate pass. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. He has found the way through. It is a corner, good chance. So, third corner of the game. Ronaldinho goes short. Milan are looking to go forward now. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And he's picked it up out wide.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
He's looking wide. Gattuso. Now he's got space here. Pulisic gets into a good position. Oh, that's a... and he shoots! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner.
Pescara get their fourth corner.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 20, numero 8, Juan Sebastian Veron. Numero 13, lasciano il campo per il numero 23, Ibrahimovic. Il numero 14, Il numero 9.
Ronaldinho with the short one. And here's Barella. Turns and goes back. Milan have the chance to go the other way. And this is Ibrahimovic. Ibrahimovic goes for a shot! Goal! Milan! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Not even a hint of hesitation. That is such a cool finish.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it. An impact sub.
Attenzione, un cambio.
Pescara are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now. Milan get themselves into the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
And he welcomes it in, showing good feet.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Now it's Platini. Del Piero. Passing is crisp and sharp. And he cuts out the supply. Looking for options for movement. Time added on 4 minutes. Del Piero. Big chance! They've scored! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. Terrific goal, what a super sharp finish.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
And Batistuta! Oh, glorious Batty goal! He's got himself an absolute peak. And the referee brings it to a close. They needed to win, and they have won. It is a triumph. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Milan really deserve a lot of credit for what I'm sure...
So it is that time again. Every team looks to write its own special script. Moments like this are to be savoured. Hopes are high. A good start. That is what they all want. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. The action has already started.
Well, Peter, at this stage we often focus on the creative and goal-scoring talent, but I'm going to mention a defender in Lilian Thuram. As good as they come for me, very strong and athletic and competent in every other department you care to mention.
Just about a perfect defensive specimen.
Yeah, and I think often underrated.
Oh, that's sweet, almost telepathic. And that is expertly dealt with. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. Baresi. Now Costa Curta. Cannavaro. Çalhanoğlu out to the right. That is ended up in no man's land. Kvaratskhelia is sporting a guilty look after that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be. Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Neither of the teams has yet taken the initiative. Kvaratskhelia providing an outlet on that flank. Shevchenko defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Vieri, who needs just a moment to score a goal. Kvaratskhelia.
Well, caution is dominating proceedings. This isn't meeting expectations.
Played back in. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. He can get that clear. Lovely pass, but can he get there? A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Veron. And it's Del Piero. Ibrahimovic, Zanetti. That's very neat. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Probing pass.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase, and of course those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. And he's been shifted off it. Costa Curta with the foul. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Kvaratskhelia. And it's Ronaldinho. Kvaratskhelia. Now it's Inzaghi. Filippo Inzaghi touches it back. He's going to be disappointed with that. Knocks it into space. And he plays one through. And a chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Shevchenko, and again! That's a half-decent try.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Mateus. So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. And he's had it nicked away. Shevchenko. Kvaratskhelia to Thuram. Baresi. Now Costa Curta. Pulisic. Gattuso. And it's Çalhanoğlu. That's Thuram. And it's made its way to him. Aimed beyond the defence.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Ronaldinho. Now then, the ball's come loose. Kvaratskhelia. Veron is always... And the whistle goes for half-time. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. So we reach the halfway point.
Milan really did turn up the tempo at the end of the half, and while they'll be disappointed not to have broken through, obviously, the chances will come, provided they can keep producing good spells. It's been a half with significantly more positives than negatives, I feel.
So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 14. Numero 8.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Lasciano il campo per il
Both
numero
sides
6.
defensively robust up to now.
Il numero 9.
Great defending, strong and determined. Passing is crisp and sharp. Milan come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
Vieri. Chance for a shot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Pinches it off him. Gattuso is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. And it's Del Piero. Oh, great chance! Cross in, looks like a good one. Milan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Well, it's gone out again, and so we'll have a repeat corner. It's their second corner of the game. Keeper has taken decisive action. And now a sudden chance to counter. Nice looking ball, nicely worked. Shot at goal! It's in! There is the breakthrough! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Pescara have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, talk about the perfect start to the second half. They've certainly come out with more purpose, more energy, and it's paid off beautifully.
Pulisic. That's an imaginative pass. Oh, played through for the wide man. Pass somewhat off target. Some really good ball movement. And he's in on goal. He's having a shot! Oh, that's fabulous! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And that is goal number 20. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
That has certainly made things interesting.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Çalhanoğlu with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. He's in a great position here. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. Can he get on the end of this? And he's picked out the run. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. He's had it taken off him. Could move up a gear here. And there's green grass ahead of him. Oh, that's fabulous. Tries a shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Just eases him off the ball. Gattuso. Now, can they get him away? And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 32.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Il campo per il numero 22. Il numero 18.
And here's Del Piero.
Attenzione, un cambio.
Niceties are not part of this approach. This is actually quite aggressive.
Who saw this coming? This is going right to the wire. That's been slipped through. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. It's Rui Costa. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Still anyone's game, this. One moment can decide it.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Ronaldinho, Filippo Inzaghi. De Gea gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Well, that's a good run down the left. And this is Ronaldinho.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Now it's Del Piero.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Now it's Ibrahimovic. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Kvaratskhelia.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Cannavaro cuts out the pass. He's a sharp little ball here. Looking for a runner. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Rijkaard. So nothing between them in 90 minutes, and we are in for extra time.
Well, we can only hope we get an extra time contest of similar ambition, provided fatigue doesn't begin to play a part.
So all square, we need a winner, and we will be back for extra time.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 11. Viene sostituito con il
Into
numero
extra
13.
time we go. And he was quick to react. Now it's Kvaratskhelia. And it's Michel Platini. Costa Curta gets across to intercept that. Threads one in. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? And this is in shapes to shoot! It's run loose, who's going to get there?
The keeper was likely to need his best there, and he found it.
Rijkaard. Looking for the run. Platini. And he cuts out the supply. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Thuram. Now he's got space here.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
The ball has bounced loose now. Nicked it back promptly. Oh, there's a probing ball. Totti can see things, others simply cannot. Rui Costa. Pirlo. Rui Costa. Thuram. Extra time reaches half-time. Well, both teams have run themselves into the ground out there. Does anyone have one last moment of magic in them?
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
Exhaustion, physical and mental. Will we find a winner? It has been a slugfest. Significant blows landed, but still no knockout. There's the shot! And somehow he managed to miss it.
It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner.
Çalhanoğlu plays it short. Can he finish? And it's come back out to him. Now it's Rui Costa, and it's Pirlo. Passes coming off in quick succession here. And he welcomes it in. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Oh, good take in a good area. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Takes aim and crosses.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Barella. The ball's gone astray. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. He's got away. And that's it, nothing to separate them. It is penalties.
It's a big well done to both defences for refusing to buckle under the pressure. Fatigue with focus is not the norm.
Well, the players look exhausted, but one last act. We're back in a moment for penalties. Calmly, he puts the ball down on the spot. An exchange of stares, and we're ready to go. 1-0.
I thought he did really well to hold his nerve then and score that penalty.
Batistuta is the next man in the spotlight. No! Denied remarkably!
Oh, that's a super save from the keeper.
Milan with this chance to pull two clear. Saved! Keeper's done brilliantly.
Well, he felt the goalkeeper outstared him there, which gave him the edge.
Martinez is the man who's second in line. Big character, big moment, big save. This to double their advantage. And they're 2 up. So down by 2, another miss can be game, set and match. Good penalty, just steered it the other way.
Brilliantly done, never took his eye off the keeper either.
Milan are putting real pressure on here if they put this away. That's how it's done, he made the keeper commit. 2 to the good. So can he do it? Can he keep them alive? Sticks it away.
You need a very strong mind in those situations. Any penalty that goes in is a good one.
Rui Costa is weighed down with pressure on his shoulders. Broad shot. That's won it! Milan have done it. The perfect outcome in this most pressured of... Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So it's away we go then.
I suppose if you're playing in an attacking position in this team, then having a craftsman like Rui Costa beside you is a dream.
He's in most people's lists of great number 10s.
I'm going to go along with that too.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Yamal ploughing through the middle.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Beckham. Seedorf. It's Pirlo. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Rummenigge. That has been slung wide.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Hazard was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Now it's Ibrahimovic. And here's Mbappe. Hazard. Tries to pass it through. Now it's Pele. Zanetti. It is early, but the game hasn't yet sparked into life. Can he finish? Goal! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Lampoon Warriors are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Japan finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Tries a measured ball. Can he finish? Oh, it's come off the upright. Well, that looks a decent ball. Ryerson. Driving forward.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
It's a pretty loose pass. Crosses it in.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Zanetti. He's shifting through the gears here. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Donnarumma with the clearance. Oh, that's fabulous. And this is Pele.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And that's really well manoeuvred. Over to the left. Ibrahimovic. Now it's Roberto Carlos. I think that's a corner. Yes, it is. Japan with the corner, they're first. Tries a shot! Oh, nearly, but not quite.
You can never be too safe with someone like him around. They got away with that.
Beckham plays it short, opts to play it back. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And that was very necessary. Thuram plays it all the way forward, and that is expertly dealt with.
Ibrahimovic really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And he's had it nicked away. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. So Japan have a free kick. Beckham! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Japan truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Pass is just off target. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but...
And he shoots! It's loose now, and they want to get it back. Serginho. Varane calmly anticipates. And it's Roberto Carlos. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Hazard has a look and plays it forward. Rui Costa unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. That's a sharp pass. Can he get it through? And he's picked it up out wide. Big chance, corner. Beckham standing over it.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Oh, well played. That's really well cleared. Now, can they get him away? And it's half-time here. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
Substitutions taking place.
So off we go once more.
Japan can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Stojkovic is onto it in a flash. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Japan looking to pass their way through. Well timed, excellent interception. Could move up a gear here. Now it's Rui Costa. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Rummenigge aimed beyond the defence.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And it's Roberto Carlos. Now it's Pelé. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. And it's played in here. Oh, it's ruffled a few feathers. Oh, they could be caught out here. Shapes to shoot! It's a goal! Japan are level! His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
Japan grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Stojkovic gets a good foot in there. Looking to play him in. Oh, they can break here. Rummenigge hangs in a cross. Pressure stays on, it is a corner. So their fourth corner of the game. And that's gone all the way through to the keeper. And now they can spring out of defence.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Conte. Rui Costa. Passing is crisp and sharp. Mbappe! Oh, Mbappe! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught napping! Chance, surely! Oh, he has stuck it into his own net!
I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Listen, sometimes you need that little bit of luck in games like these.
Gabriel. It's not an especially good pass, that. Oh, no joy this time. Ryerson. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Dealt with nicely by the defence. That's a little off target. Aimed beyond the defence. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Pelé. That is a brilliant interception. And he's heaved it away. Passes coming off in quick succession here. And this is Ibrahimovic. They're up to 5 corners now.
Substitution for Japan, number 6, Healer, number 23, Ibrahimovic.
And he's there to clear it.
Roberto Carlos.
Japan really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Number 5, Platini.
Can he stop it going out?
Number 25, Zola. Substitution.
Pinches it off him. Pelé. He's having a shot!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Now it's Haaland. Can he get it through? He's in plenty of space here. An uncompromising challenge.
Lamtoon Warriors can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Wriggles his way through. That's a nicely shaped ball. Big chance! They've done it! A 2-goal lead and they're firmly in control. How very smart. He just got it right.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
Aim forwards. Now, can they get him away? Decent chance! Goal! Deep into injury time! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Japan give themselves a chance. And time is up. Well, that turned out to be quite a game. Both sides committed, determined, driven, and whilst you might argue to the contrary...